it's a Gen Z culture that they don't want to do 9 to 5.
Pay us at least 3 times more if you want us to work.
अगर हम कुछ स्किल्स देते मतलब हम हार्ड वर्किंग के लिए रेडी नहीं है.
At some point of time, you have to work, you have to slog and put that hours and get what you want to achieve in life.
If I like working what I do, come on dude, I'll be happy. Yeah, please give me a call at 8:30 still.
You know how people on the internet keep saying that October, November, December feels like the weekend of the year? So at a time like this, I am here to discuss something which has been the talk of the town for a while now. On one hand, you have Infosys founder Narayana Murthy, who has said that Indians need to work for 70 hours a week if they wish to progress. And on the other hand, you have work-life balance. In fact, Motilal Oswal has asked their employees to shut off their laptops after the work hours. So, is work-life balance the opposite end of the coin versus hard work? Or can you also have a life while you are being good at your work? Let's figure out what the Mumbaikas have to say.
I think what he meant was youngsters should really work hard to what they are doing because it's a Gen Z culture that they don't want to do 9 to 5.
70 का 80 आवर्स में काम करता हूँ वीक पे. अगर आपको कुछ अच्छा करना है, आगे करना है, अगर काम में अच्छा लग रहा है तो आप 80 घंटे 90 घंटे भी काम कर सकते हैं.
We can work less hours, but we can be more productive.
We are working in a startup right now and it's a brand we have brought to India. I'm working 7 days a week.
Pay us at least 3 times more if you want us to work.
Show me the money.
There was an article also subsequent to it where people work only for 4 hours and make their money, and somebody works for 100 hours and also don't make money.
It's his company. Obviously, he would work hard for that company, but it's different for different people.
सक्सेस होना है तो करना है. मिडिल क्लास को तो ऐसे भी 17 आवर्स के उससे ज्यादा ही करना पड़ता है.
मेरे अंदर ऐसी कौन सी कमी है कि लोग मुझे निकाल नहीं रहे? एफर्ट तो मैं पूरा मार रहा हूँ.
They can, but I mean in India it doesn't work because everything is a race. You want to be ahead of your peers. So even if the company asks you to shut your laptop, you still want to switch on that laptop back and just work a little bit more because you want to be ahead of everybody else. So it's already very competitive. It feels like a rat race.
Are you stuck in the rat race of life? Have you ever wondered if it will ever end?
I mean, it's taken for granted, to be honest, that you have to work hard. If you have to go ahead in your career, then you have to work hard and you have to work long hours.
But if I know that stakeholders are not even available after the prescribed time, then to be honest, I have no work on my hands.
People coming in and they're leaving at 5 o'clock when there is a lot of tasks to be completed, then it is not acceptable.
अभी मैम मेरे को क्या हुआ है? टाइम ट्रेन है मेरी.
2 मिनट बस 2.
Please ma'am.
एक ही क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा मैं. बस आप अपना ओपिनियन दे दो.
लेकिन मेरे को जल्दी है अभी. मैं पे हूँ. Sorry ma'am.
If I am willing to work personally, I would choose a job role which gives me that horizon or an opportunity to stretch and work and give me the compensation, because for some people compensation is important. So it's okay, it's their choice.
If my pay doubles, then I wouldn't mind working for 70 hours a week.
So if you're passionate about your work, then yeah, I mean, as long as it makes you feel good. If you're not passionate and if you're just like trying to, make ends meet, then why to work 70 hours?
Let's look at sports industry. Yeah? You see, have the athletes and all. Okay. When you hear about athletes say they work 6 hours in the gym, 8 hours in the field, and they put work hard. Yeah?
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's why they reach that level and they get that glory. That's as simple as that. That's balance is that. Whether you work 70 hours, 7 hours, at some point of time you have to work, you have to slog and put that hours and get what you want to achieve in life.
After COVID, it is, the way of earning money has changed. The traditional way has stopped.
Because you work from home during the pandemic, people just did time pass, they didn't do the work.
जब वर्क फ्रॉम होम स्टार्ट हुआ था तब मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड था क्योंकि तब मैं सिर्फ होम वाले पार्ट पे फोकस कर रहा था.
But the truth is, work did get done. The companies were still making enough revenue to pay their employees, right? So there has to be a flexibility wherein people can choose if they want to go for a job role which gives them job opportunity, or they would prefer a more work-life balance sort of an environment.
When you run, the first 100 meters is a sprint. Then you stabilize and do it. So that 100 meters is 100 hours. Then you will get into a work-life balance and all that. When you're working in a organization, that depends where you are starting your work from.
Work-life balance is... There should be no balance. Life is way more important than work.
मतलब इतना आज काम करेगा, कोई बेनिफिट कंपनी को नहीं होगा इससे, क्योंकि वो फोकस ही नहीं कर पाएगा, कोई पॉइंट नहीं है इस सब करने।
If you have got a work and if you are dividing it correctly among your 4 resources, and if you are estimating it with a correct timeline, then it is good if the resources are doing it in 2 hours, 4 hours or 6 hours.
Working hours increase per day, then obviously, I mean, I don't get that much rest. I can't rejuvenate myself. Weekends would be too short.
वो हमें चैनलाइज करना पड़ेगा कि हमको कैसे वर्क और अपने आप को फ्रेश करना है, फैमिली और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ को कैसे हमको डिफाइन करना है, वो हम पे है। पर एक्सक्यूज देना इट्स नॉट बेस्ट ऑप्शन।